All right, good morning. Now we're looking at classifying relations as one-to-one, many-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-many. Okay, don't forget, one-to-one passes both the vertical and horizontal line tests. Many-to-one passes the vertical but fails the horizontal because many values of x can create the same value of y. One-to-many, opposite, many-to-many fails both. And the best way to classify functions is to sketch them. So let's start off with 12a. You're never going to sketch these well, by the way. You don't want to waste time. Y, x. Y equals 4 is literally a line going along at 4. So let's do the vertical line test. Actually, I should do my vertical line tests. I'm going to do them all in purple. Hooray, hits it once. My horizontal line test I'm going to do in green. Well, if I put my horizontal line there, it's fine. But if I were to move that line up and down, and particularly if I were to move it here, it hits it like everywhere. So the horizontal line test, it fails. Therefore, it is many-to-one. Let's have a look at 12b. And this one, this is y, x, is a line at x equals minus 3. So let's have a look at the vertical line test. If I put my vertical line here, we're fine. But if I put it here, it hits it an infinite amount of times. So the vertical line test, it fails. What about my horizontal line? Only hits it once. So the horizontal line test, it passes. Fail, pass, that's one-to-many. Okay, and the next one we're going to look at is 12c. X plus y equals 0. We need to rearrange this to get y equals something to be able to sketch it. So y equals minus x. So if we sketch that, that's literally a straight line. And it goes, oh, why did that go blue? Come on. It's literally a straight line going downwards like that. Which means vertical line test, yep, wherever I put that vertical line, it'll only hit once, so it'll pass. Horizontal line test, yep, wherever I put the horizontal line, it'll only hit once. It'll pass, which means it's 1, 2, 1. Okay, 12d. You should recognize straight away that this is a circle. So let's sketch it. It's a circle, but its radius, its center is 0, and its radius is 0. So it's literally just, it's a circle that's literally just a point. Vertical line test, yeah, if I put my vertical line there, I'm literally just hitting it once at that point. So technically, the V, it does pass. Horizontal line test, yeah, if I put my horizontal line there, it hits it once because it's just a point. It passes. It's very boring, one-to-one. Okay, 12e. X squared take y squared equals 0. This one's harder because we have x squared take y squared equals 0, which means y squared equals x squared. So y equals plus minus the square root of x squared. I don't know how to graph this. So I'm going to do a table of values. So I'm going to have x, y, and I'm going to try like minus 3, minus 2, 1, 0, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, just to give myself a really good idea of what this is going to look like. Okay. So if I have x equals minus 3, x squared is 9, square root of 9 is 3, so I'm going to have plus 3 and minus 3. Same with this one. X is minus 2. I'm going to have plus 2 and minus 2 here. Plus 1, minus 1, 0, 0. Plus 1, minus 1, plus 2, minus 2, plus 3, minus 3. Now, you should already be able to see that with my minus 3 and my plus 3, I got the same answers. Minus 2, plus 2, same answers. Minus 1, plus 1, same answers. This means it's actually going to be many to many, but let's have a go at sketching it anyway, just to prove it to ourselves. I'm going to do my axes fairly well this time because I want a fairly accurate idea because I don't know what this looks like. I mean, you'll be able to guess what it looks like, but let's prove it to ourselves. So arrows, Y and X. Okay, when X is -3, so here, Y is +3 and it's -3. -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. This is such a weird function. Which means that when I put my vertical line in, yeah, it's going to hit it twice. And when I put my horizontal line in, yeah, it's going to hit it twice. So many to many. Sorry, I should have written vertical, fail, horizontal, fail. So many, too many. Okay, 12E was nasty. 12F, pretty not great. So 12F, it's just the other way around than we're used to looking at. We've got X equals Y squared, take 5, Y plus 6. You're used to seeing Y equals X squared, take 5X plus 6, but we're going to deal with it the exact same way. So I'm going to factorize it to find my zeros to be able to sketch it. Oh, sorry, we should sketch. It's concave up. It's x-intercept this time equals +6. The y-intercept, we have 0 equals y squared, take 5, y plus 6. So 0 equals, if we factorize this, multiplies to give +6, adds to give -5, x take 2, y take 2, y take 3. So y equals 2 and 3. Vertex, y equals -b onto a, which is -5 onto. X is going to be subbing this in, so -5 onto squared, take 5. I'm not sketching it that well. I don't even care where this vertex is. So won't find vertex. Turning point. Okay, let's do an appropriately average job of sketching this thing. Y, X. Now its turning points are at Y equals 2 and 3. So it's going to look like that. If we do our vertical line test, it fails. If we do our horizontal line test, it passes. Which means it's, what, 1 to many? Yep, 1 to many. I know it's weird looking at it as a sideways parabola, but it is. Okay, 12G, we've got y equals x cubed, take 7x squared plus 12x. Now, I don't know how to factorize a cubic, but I do know that x goes into all of them, so I'm going to take x out the front. I'm going to have x squared, take 7x plus 12. Now, I do know how to factorize this. Two things that multiply to give +12 that add to give -7. So I've got x take 3, x take 4, which means my zeros are, well, 0, 3, and 4. So if I were to sketch this fairly rubbishly, which remember, we're not doing an amazing job, it's just enough to get an idea of what it's going to look like. 0, 3, 4, so it's going to kind of yoink, like that. It honestly doesn't matter if we'd stuffed up and done that instead. It'll still be the same for the vertical and horizontal line test. So let's put a vertical line in. It only hits it once, so pass. If we put a horizontal line in, it hits it twice, which means this is many to one.